Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I literally just woke up and that's why I look like this. And this is what I normally look like anyway, so yeah. So today I'm going to be doing a houseplant tour video, and I wanted to do this video for a really long time but never had the chance to do it. So I'm gonna do it today for you guys. And I actually had more plants than this, like probably triple the amount I have right now. But I sold most of them away and gave most of them away, so this is the houseplants that I own currently, and I'm taking care of some plants for my friends as well, and that's about it, I guess. So I'll see you guys in the video. So I got a Sansevieria here. Yeah, I found this in IKEA and it was so cute because it looked like crowns, and I don't know, it was just a weird shape, so I really liked it. And then I have my Syngonium here. This guy's been growing so fast. If you could see the inside, it's like there's growth everywhere. So I put him a little bit away from the sunlight because I like to keep him this size. And he was just growing too much, so I had to keep him away a bit. So yeah, that's my Syngonium. So this is where most of my houseplants are staying. And this is actually my roommate's plant, but she went on leave, so I'm taking care of him. So yeah, he's just a really massive plant, and I just watered him, so I'm making sure that he gets a lot of light. And that's what I like to do when I just water my plants, is put them somewhere where there is sunlight so they can just dry out a little bit and not be like too soggy, I guess, in the soil. So yeah, that's what I normally do. And then back here I have my snake plant. She's growing a lot and she's just loving this spot because this is where in my room they get like the optimal light exposure. So yeah, she's really loving this area and she's growing a lot. She's actually having a lot of babies in the middle, like new growth, so I'm super happy. And then right here I have my Dracena compacta. He's a really cute guy. I just put him in this little basket and he's just chilling there. I didn't see him grow a lot because like in my other building, I didn't really put him where there was a lot of sunlight, so he's just been like the same size. But you know, we'll see. So right on top, I just have my normal Pathos, and I just love that he's putting out like white variegation, I guess. Not variegation, but like whiter leaves, and that's because like he's getting a lot of sunlight. Yeah, I just make sure he's around this area because like we get the most optimal sunlight here. So that's that. And then I have my anthurium, and actually all the flowers fell off. So yeah, they're getting old and they died. So all I have is just the leaves, but I'm not complaining because the leaves are also really nice. It's like a heart shape, so I really like that as well. And here I have my asparagus fern, and this is actually a new one. This is the new growth here and right here as well. And if you actually look up close, they look like asparagus, so I guess that's why they call it asparagus fern. But yeah, I just love it because it gives me like Harry Potter vibes, so yeah. So right on this corner, I have my Syngonium neon, and my boyfriend actually gave this to me on our anniversary, so yeah, very special to me. And he's been doing very well. Some of new growth at the bottom there. So yeah, I just try to make sure I keep this guy a bit damp because he prefers like a little bit of a moist soil, not soggy but moist soil, so I water him a little bit more regularly than my other plants. And this is just a normal Pathos that I propagated, so yeah, I'm just waiting for him to grow. I just recently propagated them, so yeah, that's that. And this is the baby mochi. I call my Chinese money plant mochi, so yeah, I call him baby mochi. And I just got him from the mother plant, so I repotted him in a new pot, so we'll see how that goes. He's been doing well so far, and I was like moving it a little bit and I could see that it was a little bit sturdy, so that means that the roots are kind of sort of in one with the soil already, so that's a good sign. And right here I have my polka dot begonia, and it wasn't doing so well in the beginning. Like I was having so much trouble taking care of the begonias, and I just don't know why begonias don't do really well with me. But yeah, he's been doing actually better, and there's actually new growth, so that's awesome. So this is the new growth, this one, and this one as well. And they don't seem to be looking dry, and this one at the back. And they don't look dry, so that's a good sign. Only had, I think, like 2 or 3 leaves before, but now he's just growing a lot. So I hope he continues to grow because I love the plant so much and I'm not giving up on him yet. So yeah. Right here I actually planted a lemon tree like maybe a month, 2 months ago. And yeah, this is the growth of it right now. My problem was that I put like a Ziploc bag covering it to increase the humidity, but I kept the Ziploc bag for a little bit too long. So the growth is not as great as I want it to be. So yeah, I recommend if you guys are growing anything from seeds, you cover it up to increase the humidity when the leaves are not forming yet, because that will help with the growth of the roots, but not really the leaf. So once you see like leaves growing and stuff, just remove it and make sure it gets like bright indirect light, not too strong or else the leaves will burn, which happened. I had 3, but now I have 2 because yeah, the leaves burn. So yeah, it's been growing pretty well right now. And I have my alocasia poly, or what do they call it, elephant mask or something like that. So yeah, he's not growing. He's just been like this forever. But I still think the leaves are really pretty. But I don't know. He's just not growing, and they're really hard to take care of and really hard to grow. So that's kind of the downfall of this plant, but the leaves are really pretty anyways. Here I also have another begonia, polka dot begonia, and yeah, this one is just one stalk. As you can see, it's like a very small stalk. So this plant is a little bit smaller than that one. I kind of like the look of it being on its own. I just think that's really pretty. Yeah, and the leaves look okay. There's 2 that are just dried, but you know, what can you do? And right here I have my Monstera addisonii, also known as the Swiss cheese plant. And that's because it has like holes everywhere on the leaves. And when I showed this to people, they thought that like insects bit through it, but no guys, this is actually what it looks like. And I think that makes it really beautiful. And this was on my wish list for a really long time, and I finally got him. So yeah, he's getting a good amount of light here. He's loving it so far, staying right here in the corner. So I'm just gonna leave him here for now. Right here, of course, next to my humidifier that's going crazy, I'm just gonna turn it off for a while. Yeah, this is my Maranta, also known as the prayer plant, and this is the one with the reddish purplish thing on the leaf. And this guy grows so fast. I'm telling you, if you just water consistently and it gets like a good amount of sunlight, it's going to grow like insanely. I never had like, it's amazing. There's always new growth here. There's a new growth here, and there's also another leaf that is about to open up right there. So I'm super happy about it. The only problem I had with this is I underwatered it one time, and after that it lost 3 leaves. So you just have to be very consistent with the watering and make sure that it does not dry out completely. Just like a couple of, like 2 inches, 1 inch of soil on top is dry, then you water it straight away. That's how I find it from my experience. So I don't know about you guys, but yeah, definitely don't underwater this plant, because then it goes all dramatic and then it's just, you know, loses leaves. So I can't wait for this guy to be bushy, and I love how it trails down. So yeah, it's just gonna be beautiful. So I can't wait for that. So right down here I just have my peperomia, and he's just been doing so well. I actually cut him back. So the thing is, like, if you want to kind of encourage a little bit more growth, I just cut off 2 of the leaves, 3 leaves that were not really pretty looking, and he started growing out like a lot of new leaves. Like there, you can see, I don't know if you can see. He started shooting out. These are also new, these 2 leaves on top and these 3 leaves on top. So he just started, like after I cut 3 of the leaves, he just started shooting out new growth. So I'm really happy about it. And then right here, I'm actually trying to grow my own green peppers. So we're gonna see about that. There's nothing so far, but you know, sometimes miracles happen, so we'll see. Right over here on the corner, I have my Quintia palm, and I love this plant so much. He was like one of the first plants that I ever got, and he's been growing insanely. Like I never had this whole situation happening in the middle, just like a couple of these up and just like maybe two growth down here, but now he's just like growing so much. And I think it's because the sunlight in this building is just a lot better than what I had in my old building. But yeah, he's just growing so much, and there's so much new growth. And I can't wait for this one to grow. There's actually one that's quite long, and I really am waiting for it to grow, this one. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then right on top there I have my crassula, and I'm not really good with crassulas. Like a lot of his leaves fell, but yeah, he's been doing so well so far and no leaves are falling. So yeah, let's pray that it doesn't happen again. Right here next to my bed, and I love to wake up with the view of it, so I put him right here and he's loving this area. I tried to move him like in a couple areas around my room, but he prefers this area the most, and that's every time I put him here always shoots out new growth. So I'm just gonna leave him here because I think he's responding well to this side of the room. As you can see, there is new growth happening. Just trying to show you because I'm blocking the sun and it's hard to see. So yeah, there's new growth in the middle right here, and don't ruin it, in here as well. So yeah, she's just loving this area, and this is one of my favorite plants. Like honestly, it's so simple. It's sort of hard to get here in Dubai, but I mean they are still selling it, but you just have to be really quick because they get sold out quite fast. And right over here I have my beautiful Monstera deliciosa. I can never say it. I'm just gonna call her Monstera. I can never say the full name. But yeah, this is actually one of the more mature leaves, and it's not great looking, but you know, life goes on and it's the life cycle, so you know, that's fine. So yeah, she's been doing very well. When I got her, she only had 3 leaves, so right now like she's just growing a lot. Ooh, almost fell. So yeah, some leaves don't have the, you know, the iconic thing, but I feel like it's also pretty anyways. So with Monsteras, the new growth, you will see it like this. So it's gonna be like this. So that's when you know there's gonna be a growth coming out from there. So yeah, that is her, and she's just really pretty, and I just love looking at her. And I also moved my string of hearts here closer to the window because I was seeing that it just needed a little bit more growth and that push. So we're gonna see how she's gonna do here. And she was growing a lot anyways and a lot faster anyways, but the size of the leaf was not as big as I thought it would be, as I wanted it to be. So I'm just making sure she gets a lot of light so the leaves can be a little bit, you know, bigger. She just looks like hair, I don't know. It's really gorgeous. Right here I have my mochi. It's the Chinese money plant. Oh god, I can't talk anymore. I need my coffee. Yeah, this is my Chinese money plant. And she's doing so well so far. I actually accidentally broke some of her roots while I was replanting this guy. So yeah, that's always a mistake with me. I always have a heavy hand and I just need to be more delicate, you know, with my hand. I don't know what it is, but I try to be delicate and sometimes I break something. So that's that. And he has been declining a little bit in growth. He used to grow a little bit faster than this, but he still seems to be doing okay. There's still a little bit of growth coming out, but I could just tell by the thickness of the leaf and everything that he's declining a little bit. So I'm just giving him a little bit more extra care, and I'm monitoring him a little bit more. So yeah, that was my mistake and I felt so bad. And right here I have my cactus. Honestly, I don't know what they call this. Haworthia or something like that. He was the first plant that I got in Dubai, and honestly I never really watered him and he's still thriving, and there's also like 2 new growths coming out. So I don't know how he does it, but he's like Superman basically. Right here I have my beautiful Scindapsus, and he's been growing a lot. He really loves this spot. Ever since I put him here, he's been shooting out new growth like crazy, and he's just looking a lot more fuller and just shooting out new growth. See, another one. I literally just filmed and there's already another one here, and 2 more there and more there. That's just crazy. This is actually my friend's plant. I'm taking care of it for her, and we put her in the living room at first, but I didn't see any new growth, so I just wanted to help her boost up her energy, I guess. So I put her right here where there's a little bit more sunlight, so she can just grow a little bit more and just be a little bit more happy. So thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, nothing else to say, I guess then. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos. I'm not really sure what video I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out, right? So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.